Today, so as I'm walking back to the car, I'm just gonna take a look at it. That's it right there. I know, I find the craziest places to take shots in my car. Not the craziest places, but the most interesting. I don't know. There's so many different locations. I just drive. How I figured them out, I just drive. And then I look like, hey, that's like a dope spot. Look at that. Check out that thing. Whew, dirty as ever. But that fitment is clean. Look at that. Ooh. Okay. Now, tell me what you guys see, huh? Tell me what you guys see, huh? The intercooler's looking a bit crooked, huh? I got news for you. I didn't put it on crooked. Take a look at that. Looking retarded on the highway, huh? Good job, guys. Good job. Off into the shade. Welcome back, Mike from Slow Speed. And I'm gonna talk to you guys on that camera right there once I set it up. Now, if you guys are anything like myself, search in and out, high and low, left and right for the perfect car. I mean, well, as perfect as you could get it. Now, this is a prime example of my BMW 435 and my previous BMW before that, my previous cars before that. I've had in total, I think this might be my 7th car that I've owned. I think this is my 7th car that I've owned. And I pretty much look for them the same way, with an exception to, I think, 1 or 2 of them. The number 1 thing on the list is cold weather package. That will consist of your heated seats and your heated steering wheel. Last BMW, I had actually all around heated seats. So the front were heated, the back were heated, the steering wheel was heated. For some strange reason, I thought all BMWs came with that as a factory option. Same way I thought all BMWs came with a backup camera as a factory option. I totally forgot about that, but you know, I'm going to include that in the list as well. It's not in addition to the 5, but all BMWs do not in fact come with heated seats. These are not buttons. On your cars with cold weather packages, those are in fact the seat warmers. This car has no heated seats. Also, if you notice on the side, this right here would be where the heated steering wheel button is located. This car does not come with heated steering wheel either. The front headlight washers. This car obviously doesn't come with that because it doesn't have the cold weather package. Now, I say that to say this. You are going to regret not getting that. I regret not getting that. Once I noticed it, it was a bit of a bummer. But I was like, whatever, how bad could it be? And we got into these winter months and the heat does not heat up enough. Now, the second must-have option on your BMW is another one that may be overlooked. I would have even overlooked it, to be 100% honest with you, because another thing, I thought all BMWs came from factory with this, and that would be comfort access. Now, I don't know why I'm showing you guys the key, because essentially all BMW keys in the F chassis look the same, I think, except for like the newer X5s and whatnot, but these keys look the same. You wouldn't be able to tell comfort access from the key, but rather on the door handle. You guys look right there, you see that rib? Well, I'm pretty sure you guys just seen that lock, but that rib right here is, I mean, how you lock the car for comfort access. And all you do is just put your hand in and it unlocks. It has a little sensor in here that knows when you put your hand in to unlock it, and you can go ahead and tap it to lock it. Now, cars that do not have comfort access do not have that feature. I feel like that's a must-have. It's like 2019. No one wants to walk up and press the button. There's no harm in it. I mean, hey, listen, at the end of the day, it's still a Beamer, but that's just an option that you might want to look out for when looking for your BMW. The third option is not that important. I'll be 100% honest with you. Well, none of these options are really that important. But the third option is not too crazy. It's just the LED headlights and LED taillights. Now, the LED taillights you will not get unless you get an LCI version, which I think is just 16 and up for these cars, or maybe 17 and up. You can retrofit it. There is an option. However, these taillights, they don't come easy. Like on the 3 Series, you can get the LED taillights. I'll put the picture somewhere on here. You can get those. You can pick up those LED taillights for like $400 or $500. Whereas the 4 Series, there are no depot style versions. You just have to get the OEM, which will run you about $1,000. So if you guys are really interested in picking up LCI models, I think it looks pretty damn good personally, but just beware. Look for maybe a 16 or a 17 and up 435 or 428 if you want the look of the rear taillights. Now, you F30 guys out there, you guys can virtually get any year because the depots are widely available for the rears. They have 2 kinds. There's black line and there's the OEM, and I actually think they might be sold out, believe it or not, because the last time I looked, I think they were sold out, but they're a little bit easier to get than the 4 Series. Now, the headlights are more important to me than the taillights, so I made sure that they had the LED headlights on this car. Now, that makes the car look a hell of a lot more updated and more aggressive, especially at night when the lights are on. You guys can check out my Instagram, _slowspeed, where you'll see me taking pictures with my LEDs lit. Last but certainly not least, this was actually number 1 on the list that I wrote, but I went totally out of order, totally out of whack, just like the true fashion of all of my videos. These things cannot be scripted because I screwed them all up. Anyway, Harman Kardon sound system. If your car does not have Harman Kardon sound system, you will not like it. You would have to upgrade. This sound system is pretty damn good. I think it is the highest option you can get. In these cars, you need to step up to somewhere like your 5 Series, 6 Series, or 7 Series if you want to get the Bang & Olufsen. I've never seen a Bang & Olufsen in these F30 chassis. I think they might be in the M3 and M4s, but I haven't seen them in the 435s. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. But Harman Kardon will do, and Harman Kardon is what you should get. The bass sound system is just simply not there. It's lacking a lot. I'm not a huge audiophile, but it's lacking a lot. It's lacking bass. The volume doesn't even go up that high. I tend to notice that on this car, I don't even have the volume all the way up. I'll just have it 3/4, and I'm perfectly fine. The bass comes in a little bit decent. I would like the bass to be a little better. Might have a mod coming for you guys soon. Spoke to one of my boys. He does sound systems, and we might throw in a little subwoofer in here. Who knows? As long as we can make it look nice and not take up too much space, I'm pretty happy with it. Comment below if you guys think that you agree and this car should have a subwoofer. Maybe all BMWs should have them. Who knows? Whatever. And consider these 5 things that I mentioned to you guys before going out there and purchasing a BMW. I'm not saying this is the Bible or this is code or anything like that, but what I am saying is definitely consider it, and just if you think you can live without it, then perfect, you can. But these are some of the things that I don't know if I can go without. And I forgot one. And that's the heads-up display. Now that's more of a less important thing. However, I went heads-up display in my previous car. I didn't even notice it had heads-up display. I wasn't even looking for that option at all. But I was driving the car and I realized, holy beep, I could see what's going on. And if I turn the car on for you guys, I don't know if you guys can see it pop up. The camera's sometimes a bit funny. Yeah, so you guys can see it. It shows you all types of stuff. You know, when you need fuel, when there's a error message on here. When you're playing music, you can scroll through various amount of songs, and then you can, oh crap, well, looks like the video's over for now. Guys, I hope you like this video. Once again, like, comment, subscribe. Mike from Slow Speed. I got more content coming out for you guys. Bear with me. Peace out.